Anyone can become a victim of the influences of drugs. In the world we live in that is high stress and heavily medicated, anyone at any time can fall to addiction and experience all the labels that come with it, such as addict, dope fiend, crackhead, and druggie. People start taking drugs for numerous reasons: to feel good, to do better at something, to feel better, or out of curiosity because others are doing it. Being undereducated about the effects of drugs is also a main reason as to why people choose to do them. Everyone makes mistakes in their lives, and after making them, we try to recover. After substance abuse, one needs to recover, but it's not easy when your body is addicted to a substance. It alters the way you think and act without much of your control. This is why drug recovery is especially difficult, and those in the process need to be encouraged and not stereotyped. These stereotypes make it harder for those in recovery to complete the process because they limit the person's ability to change their life. People judge them for their past as an addict, which makes it harder for the person in recovery to do the steps they need, like change their life, their friends, and where they live. What society needs to understand is that addiction is a disease and that people do drugs not because they're stupid or weak, but for reasons that are specific to the individual. Since addiction is a disease, it should be treated more seriously, but in our society today, celebrities glamorize it and make it a mockery. When anyone goes through addiction, it is hard to forget since it is devastating to loved ones and others who witness it or know about it. But stereotyping someone in recovery with their past only prevents them from obtaining a healthy future.
I was doing whatever I could to just not get high and not get drunk that day.
When you wake up, first thing you're thinking about, hitting that plate.
Sometimes, when the person was under the influence of drugs, they did things that got them a criminal record that follows them for the rest of their life, like stealing, selling, possession, or prostitution. Now that someone has a record from when they used to be a drug addict, it makes getting a job almost impossible because their future employer would think they are untrustworthy. Some past drug addicts have scars from heroin needles or bad teeth from smoking meth or crack. These scars follow the person when they try to make new friends and have to explain the marks on their arms or get over how self-conscious they feel about their mouth when they try to talk to someone. Sometimes they can't even escape the judgment from the people they live with, whether at home or in a halfway house. The worst judgment can sometimes come from the people you see the most, those you live with. It comes from the person in recovery's family, friends, or roommates. In halfway homes or sober homes, one would expect everyone there to understand, but sometimes that's not the case. A friend who wishes to remain anonymous recalls when he lived in a halfway home, he got patronized by everyone in the house because of his record of not being able to stay clean. The person who collected the rent in the home had taken advantage of that and stole his rent money, saying that he never gave it to him, that he probably spent it on drugs. My friend had gotten kicked out of his sober home and back on the streets. We need to have more empathy for those in recovery from addiction because it can truly be the missing piece of helping someone stay clean.